You're live. Okay, live chat. I'm wondering if there's a way to actually invite people from TikTok over and be able to do this. Looking for Pete. And so let's see. I can't see. Let's see something. Live streaming, we're live streaming. Okay. Ah, there he is. Okay. Hey, what I thought was I'm going to do a simultaneously. I'm going to be on TikTok and I'm going to do a live stream there. So what I'm going to do is, and then invite people to come over to the live stream. Does that sound all right? Oh, okay. Let's see. My mic's working. Can't hear me? Huh. Okay. What's up? Can you hear me? Good. All right. So I can report you. I can go to your channel. Oh, I added you as a moderator for my channel. I was thinking what I would do is do a joint live with TikTok so that I could just invite people to come over here to talk. I don't know. I could try it and see how that works. Cool. 3, 2, 1. Live. Okay. Now we're live both places. So we're going to talk about Moxie, huh? Moxie. Can AI be my therapist? I wonder, is there a way that I can show a video on this while I do it? Let's see. Yeah, is there a way that I could show a video? So we're doing a live stream on TikTok and YouTube, and we're asking if people can come over to YouTube and check us out. Make sure that things are working okay. Possibly subscribe. And okay. Oh, well, see, I'd have to leave if I wanted to play that. So let me see. Come on over to YouTube, and love to see you over there. Love to see you guys with your questions and so forth. And we're trying to figure out what we're doing exactly. So it's going to be a little, might be a little messy, but you know, sometimes that's fun. And anybody, you know, you guys might know more than me. You'd probably be able to help me out on this. Let's see. Hi. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Said, join me. Just join me. So come on over to YouTube. See if you guys can join us on YouTube. My link is in the bio. And just click on that, and then it'll say, should be a little icon that tells you we're live, and you can join that way. And we can entertain your questions, your queries, your thoughts. You know, just a nice afternoon chat. And where are you from? Don't mind me. Where are you from? I could probably show you guys what. This would be weird. Let me see. Can I turn this around? Probably not. Moxie from Silicon Valley. So we're talking about AI, and we're talking about AI in healthcare, in mental health. And we're going to talk about that on YouTube. If you guys want to come on over. Links in the bio. But please tell me what is on your mind in any event. Thanks for the hearts. Like to know if anybody's heard of Moxie. I bet nobody's heard of Moxie. I mean, I'd never heard of it. Moxie's a robot that helps kids with social and emotional learning. And I'm pretty tempted. I might get one for my practice. In fact, if I do, I think there could be some good content that comes out of that. That might be very interesting. So more to come, potentially. It's a little bit of a light crowd today, Pete. 10 after 3. I think people are at work. People are at school. 15 followers here on the live. Practice, what do? I'm a clinical psychologist. Electric bassoon. Any take on the behavior emotional support versus educational in school? Good question. Why don't you guys come on over to YouTube, where we are doing a live stream, and we can certainly entertain more of your questions there. We're trying to do a joint live stream here to kind of spread the word, but also invite people over and see if we can work out some kinks. We have been thinking about technology in mental health, and you know, what are you seeing? What do you know? Because I've got some. Oh, come on! What's your definition of a woman? Get out of here, man! Yeah, I have a podcast, and that's on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to, of course, promote because nobody knows about it, and I'm doing a live stream on the YouTubers. So I'm managing multiple things. So if it seems like I'm a little bit distracted, it's because I am. But I will do my best with you guys. You host podcasts for your organization. Oh, cool. Huge help. What's your organization? The YouTubes. Yeah, come on over to the YouTubes, man. Come on over to the YouTubes, bro. Let's do some chit chat on the YouTubes. Zach, oh well, I'm glad to hear it, Zach. That's cool. Sorry if it's not comfortable for you, but how could one come out to less than supportive parents? That's a difficult one, man. Not a short answer to that one, but I would definitely say that you want to elicit as much support from other individuals outside of the family, so that you can have that emotional support, and you are taking care of yourself if you're going to go that route. And also, people can kind of coach you a little bit and give you feedback, because it's an emotional experience and you won't always be thinking clear. Okay, Family United, that's where you're working. So can anybody come over to YouTube right now? I'm wondering if anybody can come over to YouTube. Click the link in my bio, and we're doing a live right now. And I might even answer a question if you want to answer it. Childhood cancer. Okay, terminal illnesses. Oh, that's interesting. So your podcast, we are talking about technology and healthcare and mental health. And your podcast, is that for families affected by the cancer, or is it for other? Is it a training platform for clinicians or nurses, or what's the what's the aim there? And assuming there's only one, there might be more than one. Latest podcast is on Spotify. It's also on YouTube, but Spotify. And the link is being posted here on our live YouTube. It looks like we've got a second person here. So if you do want to let us know who you are, it would be great. Just say hi. You can do a little wave or even speak through emojis. Sibling support outside family support. That's cool. That's really cool. Sibling support. Yeah. Wow. That's a huge area. I've seen operator syndrome is now being classified. Don't know what that is. What's operator syndrome? At every level you can. Sure. I never come up in your FYP. Well, for you, Paige, it might be because I haven't had any really big videos or that in a while. So maybe it seems like it's been longer than it's actually been, because, you just missed me. In combat for long periods of time, PTSD. Oh, got it. Operator syndrome. That's what that is. Interesting. I'll have to read that. Read up on that. So it's being, what did you say? Like it's being looked at for the DSM, or what? What's happening? Sounds like you know more about it than I do. For sure. I mean, you do know more about it than I do. Who else is here? Not just any old boyfriend. Put user in timeout. Maybe I should put Pete in timeout. Just listening in. That's cool. Feel free. We're just experimenting a little bit, answering some questions along the way if we can. and just trying to brighten people's day. Uh, we're over at YouTube, and what we're trying to do is we're just working out some of the kinks in YouTube. I have questions, plenty of questions so far, and Alexa Thamia, thank you for joining us. And one question, if anybody can answer it, is can I play videos simultaneously, like share the screen while I'm doing a live stream? Cogitate on that for a bit. Alexa Thamia, weird question. Have you ever heard of a practicing therapist who also has a degree in psychiatry? I know it would be a lot of work for less pay, but interested if it's been done. Of course, yeah. When you say practicing therapist, I mean we have to take a look at kind of like what you mean here, but many psychiatrists practice therapy, but I would say a majority don't. A majority work pretty much only in the medical capacity, and if they do practice any kind of therapy, it's more of a limited approach, but it's not at all unusual. Now, some psychiatrists, I've known psychiatrists who have licenses in social work and marriage and family therapy. They have, they've just amassed a ton of education. Typically, it goes in the order of LCSW or social worker, and then going to medical school. Yeah, it's not at all unusual. Own classification. So we're getting different things here, different questions from different platforms, and man, oh man, what do I specialize in? Sure, Alexa, tell me. What do you specialize? I specialize in children and families mainly, but I worked across the developmental spectrum. See a lot of ADHD and learning issues, but anxiety and depression is pretty much the fever of psychiatry. So see a lot of that and work with a lot of that. All your generation cares about is live streaming on this Tick Snapgram chat. I can't stand it. Sounds like you're who are you? What's that an impression of? It sounds like you're doing an impression of somebody. Oh, you kids! Oh, you guys care about. Sounds like you're you're an aspiring clinical psychology student, a different person than the one that was complaining. Cool, that's cool. So are you in school now, or? Thanks, appreciate it. I had a clinical psychology program when I was an undergrad, which was very unusual, and so many times people just take general psychology, or they might take something else. They might specialize in something else, or major in something else in undergrad. Associates May, cool. Yeah, that's cool though. You say you're a baby still. Well, that's that's great, because I was a baby when I started, and you got to start somewhere, and the younger the better as far as this sort of thing goes. It's something that you can apply to all aspects of your life. So, Puppy Supreme, get out of here. I love the awareness that your TikTok spread. Yep, thank you though. Thank you. Any music requests? What are you saying there, Pete? You thinking play some music for the kids? Get them dancing. Anyone can be a psychologist as long as you get the education. That's right. That is absolutely correct. And you guys got any music requests? I think Mama Chubbs, I think that was just somebody who's messing with us. I don't think it was a sincere question. If it was, I feel badly for the person, but You were in a bad car accident. Cocoon mode. How do you break out of that? There's a lot of details to understand about your situation, but I would say that start small. Don't push it too fast. And little trips to the grocery store or out to get the mail, can make a big difference. You want to start small and just work your way up, and don't be afraid to take breaks and slow down. Blurry by Stand Atlantic. Okay, well, we'll see what that gets us. But I tell you what, better be good. Let's see. I'm looking at my own. This is ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Browse. Isn't this fascinating, folks? You get to see me browse. Search. And then what is it you're looking for? Blurry. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Oh, I can't open it. Let's see. Oh, sorry, man. Can't open it. Trying. This is them, but it's not what you asked for. Smother the trolls with kindness. Yes. True. Very true. Not a bad approach. It's hard not to engage sometimes, but people, you got to remember that it's a sport for people. They come on here to get their kicks, and that's how they do it. And I eat trolls with fava beans. That was weird. That was just somebody else said that. Yeah, Stand Atlantic is good. They're good. You just saw the doctor today. Oh, good for you. Pete, what do you think, man? I don't know how many people are... Anybody else want to join us over on YouTube? Come on over to YouTube. Check the link in the bio. And thanks for the roses. Click the link in the bio. Join us at live. Ask us a question. Hey, does anybody know if I can do a split screen on a live stream and do simultaneous videos? Your daughter texted you? Who is Pete? Who is this Pete you keep hearing about? So Pete is my partner in crime. He's the guy that is he's the mastermind behind the YouTube channel and the podcast and stuff like that. So Pete is actually at another location, and he's on the live stream. So nice guy. He won't bite. Come on over. He might even have something to say that's something worth hearing. Oh, you're getting a master's in psychology. Cool, man. Very cool. Are you serious about that, Pete? You want to jump off? Oh, okay. Where are you going to get your master's degree? Master's. That's all right, Pete. It just didn't translate over text. You guys are really giving me the roses today. Thank you. A lot of gifts. Very sweet. Oh, someone joined us. Yes. All right. Thank you. Say hello. Let us know who you are. Neuro Noodle has a question. Any neuro people out there? Talk brain maps, regulation. All right. Brain maps and regulation. University of Kentucky. Got it. And somebody's in Montenegro. Going to the teenage program at the mental hospital tomorrow? Good luck. I do wish you good luck. I'm curious. Hey, Basic Jake. Yeah, I don't know. Not worth saying. We got some educated people on here. So, folks, how is your education so far? I mean, there's a couple people on here that are in programs. I found that when I was in school, it was, I mean, it was always fascinating, but it was hard because there was a lot of, it was very emotional. You know, you're really being challenged to grow and stretch in ways that you wouldn't otherwise, because you're doing work that's, you know, very specific. But I'm talking about, like, you know, you look at yourself, you work with people that are challenging or difficult, or I think even if it's not that, the expectations that, you know, you feel are there for you can be pretty intimidating. So who's with us? Who else is on the channel here on the live stream? What is the DSM? Anybody know what the DSM is? Neuro Noodle, giving us fodder for the feed. And the DSM is Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, and it's in its 5th revision. Controversial in many ways with a significant number of people in the field, because it doesn't capture everything accurately, and how could it, right? I mean, human beings are pretty complex creatures, but it does what it's intended to do, which is to give us a shorthand of communication, a way to communicate with each other, so that when somebody writes down a combination of a set of letters, we know what that stands for. We instantly have a picture in our mind of what's at stake and what's happening. And then from there, it's up to us as clinicians as to whether we want to revise our impression, you know, and think about it differently than what the DSM is, you know, telling us. Can you make 6 figures as a therapist in Houston? I have no idea, dude. But I'll tell you what, if you're looking at the money, you're not going to last. I'll just say that. You're gonna get out quick. Because unless you have, unless you're a sociopath, right? But the amount of investment and like personal work that goes into being an effective therapist, like you can't do it unless you love it. I mean, it's not sustainable. You're going to get frustrated and burned out. And I mean, sure, you can make a comfortable living, but it takes a lot of work. Yeah, Stutz. Everybody watch the movie Stutz on Netflix. Good flick. Watch that a little while back. It's inspiring. Very inspiring. Preferred therapy method? You know, CBT is really what I go to. CBT is, you know, what informs my work. But said you, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading some other comments. The thing about CBT is that you have to be very strategic in how you use it, because otherwise it can feel really dismissive or minimizing to people. And some, because it's very direct and it's very directive, telling people what to do. And many times people aren't ready for, the ways in which, they're not ready for that kind of confrontational experience. It feels confrontational to them. So the problem is that CBT was developed to be something that could be, easily done with a large number of people, um, and it's pretty accessible in terms of learning it. It's not that hard to learn, and so it lends to people thinking like anybody can do it. Well, like all you have to do is go in and you just say these things, uh, but it doesn't translate like that. You have to have a lot of skill. You have to have a lot of um, sensitivity and empathy. So, uh, in order for people, and sometimes I work for people. I work with people for a long time before they're ready to like get into the CBT part. Somebody, yeah, I've got an overview of Stutz the movie on my YouTube channel. Come on out and join the YouTube channel. It's a party. It's a road trip. No, but we'd love to have you. We're doing live streams. For now, we're just trying to get our feet under us and see how this goes. It seems pretty straightforward. So far, so good. Um, Free for the next 30 minutes. Well, roughly. I've got a 4 o'clock. So I'm going to wrap up here, Pete, probably about 10 to. How long did it take you to settle into working as a therapist? I feel like I'd be nervous for a while. Well, yeah, that sort of goes back to my other comments about, reasons that you do it. It does take you a while, and there's different, sort of levels of comfort that you reach, and confidence that you reach. I think that for me, I've been doing this for over 25 years, and you know, and this is pretty typical, but I mean, it sounds maybe probably more I mean, like, I don't mean to sound um, negative, but I would say probably the last 5 years I felt probably the most confident I've ever felt. I felt the most settled I've ever felt. But I would say it takes about probably 10 years or so after you get your degree to really feel solid. But people are different, you know. Some people do it faster. What's the one thing I wish I would have known before I became a therapist? This is a question. Um, hmm, that's interesting. Um, well, it's not going to cure all your personal problems, that's for sure. So there's a lot of people that go into this field wanting to understand more about themselves and kind of like what's happened to them, what their experiences have been. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, and I think that can um, be a fair part of why you go into it. But it's not going to fix you. Um, you will still have the issues that you have, and you'll have to work on them separately. Um, so there's that. And the thing I think it would be good to have more of a sense of is that therapists are flawed people too. Psychologists are flawed people too. I sort of held them on a pedestal before, and a lot less so now. I mean, they're just sort of right sized. They're not more or less than regular people. Money. Pete, are you disappointed in the money? You feel like the mental health field's not where the money is? Definitely can be an argument about that, for that idea. Yeah, more progressive on the coasts. That's true. It might be an uphill battle, but if you are determined, um, you can make it happen. I mean, I've had anxiety most of my life, so um, it's just one of those things you learn to live with, and you don't let it stop you. You know, you still do the things that you want to do. You don't let it dictate to you how to run your life, right? How's the music? Jurassic Park. Is this good? Love music. Yeah, I like the music too. We got a small crowd today. I think it's because it's sort of midday. Well, Peter, I think what I want to do is I'm thinking about nighttime's definitely better. Yes, I think so. So let's put that into the thought process for the future. I think I want to wrap up here because I got to use the potty, and then I also got to get ready for the next client. But is there anything that you feel like I should try in 3 a.m.'s good? Anything that I should try before we sign off? Is there anything? I mean, I don't even know if I'm pushing the right buttons here, but I don't see much to it. You're seeing, I think, a lot of what I'm seeing. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to say bye to you guys on TikTok. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you on the videos. Bye, guys. All right, man. I'm gonna say hasta la vista, and bye, Lexithymia. We'll catch you on the flip flop. Goodbye.